Do you know some important information about the moon? Which based on question and answers. What is the moon? The moon is Earth's only natural satellite. It is the fifth largest satellite in the solar system. Who made the moon? The moon was formed about 4.5 billion years ago according to theory. But actually the moon is made by God. What are the planets? A planet is a celestial body that, A, is in orbit around the Sun, B, has sufficient mass for its self-gravity to overcome rigid body forces. What is the solar system? The Sun together with 8 planets and the other group of celestial bodies forms the solar system. These planets and bodies revolve around the Sun and are held by its attraction. Our solar system consists of an average star we call the Sun, the planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. How many moons in our solar system? There are around 150 moons in our solar system. What is the mass of the moon? 8.1 times 10 to the power of 19 tons. What is the diameter of the moon? The mean diameter of the moon is 2,159 miles, 3,476 kilometers or 27x Earth diameter. What is the radius of the moon? The radius of the moon is 1,737.4 kilometers. What is the distance of moon from Earth and Sun? The average distance to the moon from Earth is 382,500 kilometers. The distance varies because the moon travels around Earth in an elliptical orbit. On average, the moon and sun's distance is about 150 million kilometers. Is the moon and Earth are equal? No, Earth is about 4 times wider than the moon. What lives on moon? Scientists have yet to find any evidence that the moon ever hosted living organisms. Are the aliens on the moon? No, aliens are not on the moon. What is the surface of the moon? The surface is completely covered in dust and rocks. What is the gravity of moon? The gravity of moon is 1.625 meters per square second. Who was the first person reach on moon? Neil Armstrong, the first person reach on the moon. On July 20, 1969, humans were able to close with the American spaceflight mission Apollo 11. Whose country reached the first time on moon? America sent the first man on the moon. And Russia also said that he sent the first man on the moon. And another thing is that NASA was not send any human on moon. One more thing is that no any one person reached on the moon. When was moon formed? The moon was formed about 4.5 billion years ago according to theory. Debris from this collision began to orbit Earth. Why the moon is not crushed on Earth? The moon's velocity and distance from Earth allow it to make a perfect balance between fall and escape. In case the velocity of rotation of the moon was a little bit faster, it would have escaped the Earth's gravity. What is the gravity on moon? Gravity on the surface of the moon is approximately 1.625 meters per square second. The gravity of Earth is 6 times more than moon. What is the distance between moon and Earth? Distance of moon and Earth is 384,400 kilometers. What are the stages of the moon we observed? The 8 stages of the moon we observed thousands of years. What is the surface of the moon? The moon's surface was once geologically active and covered in an ocean of magma. But today, apart from traces of water ice. What is it composed? It's composed of an iron-rich core plus a mantle and crust containing minerals. Made of magnesium, oxygen, silicon, iron, calcium, aluminum, chromium, titanium and manganese. Whose side of the moon faces the Earth? It revolves around our planet. The same side of the moon faces the Earth at all times. And it rotates at the same rate that it revolves. What is the moon orbit's planet distance? The moon orbits planet at an average distance of 30 Earths. If the moon crushed on the Earth, everything on Earth would die. The only way to survive this collision would be to leave Earth. Is the Earth rises on the moon? As a moon rises on the Earth, same as the Earth rises on the moon.